What's going on, family? It's Bashari Jones.
And I'm Keana.
And welcome to KUWJ Live.
Yes, welcome.
Keeping up with the Joneses, where we are here to empower.
Yes, we are.
We are here to inspire.
Yes, we are.
We are here to educate.
Yes, we are.
We are here to entertain.
But
most importantly, we are here to celebrate.
Yes, we are.
Couples from all over the world, from all walks of life, so that you can hear their love stories and see what is the glue that is keeping us together as couples, and how we are standing the test of time and loving on each other. So today we have a special couple.
Yes.
And Mrs. Jones is actually going to introduce this couple because she has a history with this couple. So
yes, I do.
Go ahead and introduce this lovely couple.
Yes. So you guys, I am so stoked about this couple because I have known the Mr. part of this relationship prior to, let's just say I've known them separately before they became one. Okay. And now we get to hear their love story. And I just feel like I've been a part of all of that. And so that really gets me excited because I have great relationships with both. I used to work with Anthony and I knew Keana from our daughters playing sports together in school. And so now I get to know them as a couple. So we're going to hear all about their story. And so again, this is a special day for me because these are my friends and I am excited to hear what they have to share.
Absolutely. So we always like to start with origin stories, right? We want to know how you guys met and how did this love's relationship and experience start off.
But before we get there, today's show is not called Keeping Up with the Joneses.
It is not called Keeping Up with the Joneses anymore.
Not today.
What is it called?
It's called Keeping Up with the Barnes.
Keeping Up with the Barnes.
So yes, we're ready to hear all about that story.
Would you like for me to tell it?
Yes, ma'am.
So I like to think of our story as a fairy tale. I feel like I was a damsel in distress because I pulled up to the gas station and my van broke down. So here I am with my hood up and I'm trying to crank it and I'm over there wiggling some stuff and I'm like, no, it's not working. So Anthony pulls up and I see him look, but you know, when you got your headscarf on, your tights on and your car ain't working, a kid begging for something, you just like over it. So I really didn't pay attention to him. My son, we went inside the gas station and he picked up some things and Anthony checked out before me. He was with his nephew. And he told his nephew to come on. And his nephew was like, I got my own money. And I said, oh, that's what I'm talking about. I said, Bubby, you need to be more like him. He got his own money. And so I think that like softened, you know, my whole demeanor and made me approachable from Anthony. Because then when we were walking out the gas station, he asked if I needed help. And at first I'm thinking like, no, because I already called my sister and my brother-in-law. But then I was like, well, he here and it's going to take them 15, 20 minutes. So let me go ahead. I said, yeah, it's okay. Come on. You can look at it. And I told him, you know, normally I just wiggle this and it crank right on up. So he went over there and he did something and poof, it kind of crunk up. And he told me my battery post was loose. And he asked me if I stayed in the neighborhood, he could come and tighten it up. And I was like, okay, sure. So we exchanged numbers and we just been kicking it ever since. But you know, I honestly didn't pay attention to Anthony because I was so frustrated with everything that I had going on. It wasn't until I think he texted and asked me if I got the van fixed. And I told him no, but you know, it was a pandemic and I didn't have a reason to go too many places. So I was okay with it. But he said he could come and check it out. And I said, okay, well, that's fine. So it was the second time when I saw him and he came over, I said, oh, he looked nice. He looked nice. So that's kind of how we met. I call it like a little fairy tale. I was the damsel in distress and he was Prince Charming. That was his nickname for a while, Prince Charming.
Wow, I didn't know that. All right, Prince.
She gave me a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the
That's
nickname.
one of
You
many.
gave-
One of
them. That's what's up. Did you want to add to that story?
Well, when like the second time she came out with her, I knew it was like something good because I pray a lot and everything. So every time something like what happened, like when she, with the call, like her brother came up tried to get the stuff out. And I mean, he do mechanic work,
right?
So
and he told me an impact gun. He told me an impact gun, and he was like, "But I don't want to break it." I'm like, "Hold on, don't break it." So that Anthony did come over to assist, but I was like, if my brother-in-law couldn't do it, I wasn't thinking that Anthony could do it. And that was the same thing at the gas station too, because normally, like I said, I just wiggle this, and Anthony got shot wiggling something up under my hood pole. He bless his heart.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, I knew it was something because like when we was at the gas station, it wasn't really the battery, it was something else, like the starter was completely gone. But when I started messing with it, it's just like a shock came. I told him to start and the shock came.
You felt that spark?
And I felt the spark.
That spark they talk about.
I told her don't cut it off until she get home. So she got home and she turned the car off and she said the car ain't come back on ever since. So I went over there, tried to do the same thing with the battery pros, nothing. So I knew it was something because everything that somebody else tried to do, they couldn't do it or get it out. But every time I touched it with just my hands.
Magic touch.
And stuff was coming loose and coming out.
Coming together.
It was. Like, nobody but God, I promise you.
Got that Midas touch over there.
I know, right?
It was just, ever since then, like, it was a go.
Oh, it's a go. I love it. So, what about this engagement? Let's talk about how we got to this engagement. First, how long were y'all dating before the engagement? And let's talk about how this engagement happened.
We started dating in April of 2020, and we just got engaged December of 2021.
Sorry, I got excited. Yes.
So maybe like a year and some months.
Yes, a fresh engagement. Did y'all hear that? They just got engaged. Okay,
congratulations.
I know,
Thank
right? You. So let's hear about how this went down.
So every year I host like a Christmas party with my family. And 2020, we didn't do it because of the pandemic and COVID. But 2021, we decided to go ahead and host it again. So I invited all of my family, and this time we invited Anthony family as well. So to me, like the setting was perfect because all of our family, or majority of our family, will be there. But so I host a Christmas party, and all of our family and a few of our friends came over, and yeah, they kind of planned it because I kind of was surprised. I had no idea. Oh, and normally I'm nosy, like I know. I ask questions, but they really got me good. Wow. And then too, like how they got me, we were playing the saran ball game. It's like you put the kitchen oven mittens on and you unwrap the ball. And so they told me to go first. And then my daughter said, we got to blindfold you. And I'm like, blindfold me? I'm like, I ain't never played it blindfold. Like I was giving, yes, no, I'm like, no, we don't have to put on a blindfold. So everybody was like, yeah, show us how to play with the blindfold. So, and then she said, we got to turn you around. I said, now I never played it like this before. This is a tad bit too much. So they put the blindfold on me and they spent me around like 12 times. And when they took the blindfold off, I was a little dizzy. They put the saran ball in my hand, and I'm thinking it's time for me to do the saran ball, but he on one knee, and she's like, Mom, and I'm like, oh my goodness. So it caught me all the way off guard.
Oh, I love it. So so tell us about how you put that together, Anthony.
I mean, I was gonna do it that day, but the ring came that day.
Look at God.
So it was like I mean, I wasn't scared of nothing, but it just like how I'm gonna do it or whatever. Because like really, a lot of people didn't know. It was really just 4 or 5 people knew out of everybody in the room, so that's why everybody was clueless.
Oh,
they didn't know what was going on.
Oh, wow.
So when they put the blindfold on, took the ring out. That's when everybody was like, oh. So I mean, she saw it and she was happy. So
did you cry?
No, I didn't.
She was drinking before then.
Enjoying them brownies and them cookies.
No, we didn't even have a special brownie.
She was drinking.
But I had my little drink.
That's why she didn't want to be spent. That's
I'm good enough. I'm good enough. We don't need that.
Oh, I love that. Oh, I wasn't. Y'all notice I wasn't at that party. I just want to put that out there. I wasn't there. I just had to hear about
it. No, friend.
You ain't gonna miss no more parties.
Y'all heard it here.
That's right.
That's documented now.
Yeah, no more parties. I call myself.
So let's talk about the wedding that's coming up. So when is the big day?
April 2nd.
Y'all, that's right around the corner.
It is. It is.
I am invited to that.
So that's this year.
This year.
This year, okay. Oh, wow.
I'm a very sentimental person. So I chose April 2nd because that was the day that I met him when my car broke down.
Oh.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Yep, April 2nd.
Oh, so we get to dress up real soon.
Yes, we do.
Because you guys are actually the second engaged couple that we interviewed. So we actually got 2 weddings this year.
Oh, look at y'all.
Yeah, we got 2 weddings this year. So
Okay.
we got one later on. It's actually a destination wedding. So we got we were told.
That's not a wedding.
Yeah, it's a wedding. Robin and Nick.
Oh, when is that one?
This year, I think it's August, September, something like that. Destination wedding. He said, make sure.
In the calendar.
He said, make sure we have our passports. He said, like you said, we can't miss this.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to put that in the calendar. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Okay.
So your wedding is the day you met.
Mm-hmm.
2 years later, April 2nd.
Yes.
I'm excited. So is it a destination wedding? Is it going to be here in town? Or how are we doing this?
So originally, I wanted to get a beach house out in Galveston and, invite our friends and our family, get married on the beach. And then I waited too late. And that beach house got reserved by somebody else. So I was heartbroken. But then we did find a venue here locally off of 1960. And it's just as beautiful. So it'll be indoors. And with Houston weather, you can never plan and never know.
Yeah.
So it'll be indoors. And I feel a little bit better about this one since, the weather could be bipolar.
April showers.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So it'll be indoors in a venue here locally.
Okay.
And did you say it was an evening wedding?
It'll be evening.
Y'all, it's a nighttime wedding.
Yeah.
This will be my first evening wedding.
Oh, this is gonna be nice.
I'm excited. Oh my God. We will be putting updates on this couple on the page. Best believe. Y'all get to see what that day is like.
We have to come with a post-wedding interview.
Yes. Ooh, yes. So they will be back. They will be back. I'm excited. Oh, I get to be there. So it's intimate, small wedding, right?
Small and intimate.
I love it. So y'all.
I need some ballroom lessons.
You know what? We might, because we got that first dance, and you know what? I'm a little rusty.
So there you go, baby. Now we gotta start putting the ball.
Just let us know. We can get you on. We can get you on the crash course.
Yeah, we might need to. This gotta be expedited.
We started some lessons at my birthday a couple years ago. Remember?
Yes.
Did y'all get up and practice?
No, we didn't get to come. Because remember I told you this one was acting like he didn't want to come and dance, but we love and enjoy watching y'all cut a rug. Y'all got some moves. I don't think we're gonna be ready by the wedding, but
you'll be surprised.
Oh, you'll be surprised.
We can get you ready.
Okay.
How much was this? February, March? Yeah, we got time. We got about a little less than 2 months. We got time.
Okay.
Maybe if we cut some time out.
I mean, you probably won't be looking like you've been dancing for 5 years, but you'll be looking like you've been dancing for a year.
Okay, I'll take
where
that.
everybody be looking at y'all like, oh, I know they could do. Oh, I know they could do that.
Okay.
But that's how we got started. We started lessons, and it was like a couple months before the wedding. That's how we got started. We took lessons so we could dance on our wedding day. So y'all can have our
shout out to Randall Piner.
Yes.
Our own instructor.
Yes, definitely.
Who got us ready, who's also part responsible for this podcast on Soundbites.
Yes, so he get a double shout out.
Double shout out.
So, guess what time it is?
What time?
Baby, tell them what time it is.
It's time for the Know Your Partner game.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the way that this game goes is we actually ask a series of questions. All right. Rule number 1 is that there are no wrong answers. Okay. So you cannot get upset with your partner if you guys write down different answers. Okay. There's no say you guys can't leave here and cuss each other out in the car either. It's not allowed. You can't wait till you get home and start smacking your partner in the back of the head. None of those things are allowed. Okay. So because if you didn't know, you just want to know today, right?
Yeah.
Now you know. Second rule is that you guys you have to write your answers down. You can't discuss your answers with each other. Okay, you have to write your answers down. Okay, and then the other rule is that you can't allow your partner to see what you're writing. Okay, so you got to kind of hide your paper, right? So if you guys write down the same answer, then you guys can celebrate however it is you want to celebrate. You can high five each other, a kiss, a hug, whatever it is you want to do. You could Cupid shuffle. You might have to move your table first. Whatever you want to do.
Okay.
If you guys get the same answer, if you guys get the same answers, you celebrate. If you guys write down different answers, then we all take a shot.
We're drinking.
Okay.
We all take a shot. Matter of fact, let me get us prepared, because I know that you guys want to get all of your answers right, but we're just going to get prepared just in case.
Because it was like, oh, yeah, a little faith over there, the way he grabbed that bottle.
You just rather have it and not need it.
Absolutely.
Than need it and not have it, So you just want to be prepared just in case, because I believe you guys are going to do great.
Yes, sir.
All right. We actually had a few couples that got like every question.
Two couples.
Yeah, we had 2 questions. They got every answer the same. So I actually had to start finding reasons to drink. Because,
we got to celebrate that y'all got them all right.
Right.
Yeah, our number 1 couple were the Reeds, the first couple we interviewed, and also
the Hearts.
The Hearts.
How long have they been married?
The Reeds have been married.
They got married, I think, a year after us.
Yeah, about 15 years. In the Hearts,
10 years.
They were 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah, the Hearts was actually a couple that broke the mold, where they tell you not to go to the club to meet your spouse. They actually met at the club.
I love their story. He checked her out all night, okay? Before he made his move, okay? Checked her out first. Made sure that's what he wanted. But he slid in and got them digits. Yeah.
You shooting baby, or you just doing lemonade still?
Yeah, just lemonade, babes. I could shoot some water. I'm gonna shoot, y'all. I'm gonna shoot some of this right here. Some good old H2O.
It's your last week, right?
It's my last week.
Okay. And you get to come back to the party.
I'm at the party now, baby.
You're not at the party all the way. At the party partially. All right, so you guys ready?
Ready.
All right, so here we go. First question. This is a question we ask all couples because it is, to us, to the Joneses, it's an important question, because this information actually propelled our marriage forward.
Yes, it did.
In a positive way. It had a very strong positive impact on our marriage.
Yes, it did.
So we believe it's important. We believe that all couples should know this.
Yes.
Okay.
It's very important.
So this first question is based off the book, The 5 Love Languages. Okay. So the question is, what is Anthony's number 1 primary love language?
You need us to say them.
You need us to name them?
Say them so I can remember.
Okay, so you have acts of service.
Yep. Okay.
You have quality time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You have touch.
Yep.
you have gifts, and you have words of affirmation.
Absolutely.
And what if you have two?
It's one that's
There's
primary.
always one primary, and then something you always have a secondary.
Okay.
But it's the same question.
Yeah, what is yours? So you guys are both writing down what your primary love language is. We want to see if you guys write down the both answers. Okay. So this is the sign that we're going to drink on this one. So, So quality time. Okay. Acts of service, touch, words of affirmation, and gifts.
It's your love language. I mean, why you don't know it? Why you over there guessing? It's because Anthony, I bought the book and we were supposed to read it. I mean, I said we could go take the quiz online. We ain't even got to read the book. We can go take the quiz online.
The quiz is a great start because at least you get a head start. So by the time you read the book, you get to understand more about your love language as you read the book.
So hopefully we can take the quiz soon before the wedding.
Maybe you guys will go home and take it today.
I think that would be really a good idea because when I tell you it really blessed our marriage to be able to speak your partner's language. Because most of the time what we do is we speak our own love language. And sometimes we miss our partner like that because in our situation, just making it real short, I knew he loved me, but for some reason I wasn't feeling fulfilled. And it was because he wasn't speaking my language.
Gotcha.
He speaks it all the time.
I just took out the trash a couple minutes ago.
Ecstatic, y'all. He speaks it all the time. Yes. So, who's going first, babe?
All right. So, Keana.
All right.
What did you write for Anthony's primary love language?
I went with quality time.
Quality time.
What you
Anthony, what did you write down?
Words of affirmation.
See, and I would have said words of affirmation, but because Anthony always complains that I'm a busy woman, you know, I have my own business and I raise kids. And he say I don't give him enough quality time. But words of affirmation was definitely the second one.
Those
that I
might
did.
be his top two.
We
When you
just got
take
to
the
figure out
quiz,
which one.
it
was either that one or this one.
It's both. You just got to figure out which one's your top.
Okay, see how we took the quiz.
But you know what? Both of those are great answers.
They are.
But because we didn't write down the same answer, we're actually going to take a shot to that. We're going to take a shot to quality time and words of affirmation. I pray that you get both.
Yeah.
Raise your hand. Slow down. You're too fast.
Oh, you got it? You want some water? All right.
You got some water right there.
Yeah.
This is actually pretty good. I like this. I like this infant green apple.
Is it good?
Yeah, this is good. It's nice and smooth.
You sure it's smooth?
Yeah, I tried to.
You tried to take it to the head.
Yeah,
You wasn't ready for that. You did.
Oh, you throw that one time. That's right. That's why you know how to take the next one.
Yeah.
Take the next one. I'm about to chase it with some water. Chase it with a little bit. All right. So, if you guys want to pour in your ready,
we gotta get y'all ready.
Next. All right. So while I'm doing, I'm going to go ahead and add because it seems like you guys got to think about this.
Okay.
So, second question is, what is Keana's primary love language?
Keana number 2. I'm number 1. That's number 2.
You got light skinned Keana and dark skinned Keana.
I was born first.
Like they say, or like my wife would say, you got caramel Keana and chocolate Keana. Is that how you do it?
I would call them mocha.
Mocha, okay, mocha Keana. See, she know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. So what is Keana's primary love language?
Off the
5 love languages.
You need
to say them again?
Say them again.
All right. So you got words of affirmation.
So this the main one.
Yeah, the main.
The main one, primary love language.
Just listen.
Can't talk about it. Can't table talk.
That's gonna make you take another shot.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna have to. What I got to do is I have to start scheduling our table talking police to make sure that they're on because we have table talking police that comes on the Zoom with us and they will call you out in a heartbeat.
I'm glad they off today. You see, I was about to come. Hey, babe.
So now we got. They're supposed to actually come in start being our co-host possibly. So we're gonna have to start shooting them the schedule.
Yes, we are.
So that's a mental note to start shooting them the whole schedule.
Okay. So the 5 love languages are quality time, acts of service, gifts, words of affirmation, and touch.
Them some good ones.
Them some good ones.
Them the only ones.
One of our
podcasts, so there are hundreds of love languages.
That's what they
say. And which we agree, there are a lot of love languages. But right now we're rocking with the 5 love languages.
Absolutely.
By what's the author's name?
His name is George.
Is it Klaus Clayson? George?
We normally know.
I normally know. I think I know.
George Clausen, right?
George Clausen.
I'm gonna Google it.
I think it's George Clausen.
I think so too, but I want to be for sure.
No, I'm sorry. His name is not George.
Oh wait,
his name is Gary Chapman.
That's it.
What are we doing? What are we talking about?
Chapman.
Gary Chapman.
But we had the G and the C right though.
Did you get it?
We think about George Clooney or something.
I don't know, but it is Gary Chapman. That is
Gary
exactly what it is.
Chapman.
Because normally we just shoot off top of our head. We went blank today, y'all. Forgive us.
Yeah, I didn't take my vitamins.
All right, are we ready?
Yeah.
I don't
Are you
know.
done?
Oh, you got your answer?
Yeah, I wrote.
He said, I wrote it.
Well, what is it? Because you're actually going to reveal yours first.
Touch.
Touch.
Yay!
Oh, that's good.
Did you write it down?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Yay.
All right, good job.
Yeah.
Good job. All right, so you guys want to celebrate?
Oh. Okay.
I'll put you on touch. That's actually that's my number 2. Or is it my number 1? I don't know. It's quality time and touch is like a battle. The quality time and touch is a battle.
Quality time is his number 2.
Yes, I'm the one that is like, babe, rub on my butt. That's me. Touch me. That is me. That's so me.
But he knew it. Look at
Yeah, you.
Great job.
that.
Great job. You want to do the next couple questions?
Yes. So my question will be to Anthony. Anthony, what is Keana's favorite scent of you? Nope, that's not the question. What is her favorite scent? What's her favorite smell? What does she love the smell of?
Like
Anything.
Anything, just in general. What is
Yeah, it's
Keana's
random, I know.
favorite scent?
Or the smell of. It could be, I know, right?
Okay, I'm gonna write my answer down.
I mean, just think everything.
Everything.
You don't necessarily got to be a cologne. It could be anything.
It could be a food. It could be a.
It could be a cologne. It could be
a flower. It could be
a stank.
Yeah, some people
like weird stuff.
Yeah, they do. They love the smell of weird stuff. Some people like the smell of feet. I know, right?
My feet.
I'm telling you, some people like that.
What is Keana's favorite smell? You didn't get your water shot, right?
I did not.
I got you. At least it's clear like everything else, huh?
Yes, and you just be putting me. See, they wouldn't even know. I would have been just shooting.
It's a whole camera sitting right here.
They would have never known. He's like, baby, you want your water shot?
It's a whole camera right there. They may not know on Sandbox.
Just like everybody else's, they wouldn't have known.
Just putting you out there like that.
I'm just saying.
Shout out to Orzaka water. This is good water. We don't get a check, but shout out to Orzaka water.
It's a Texas spring water.
All right, you guys got your answers?
Ready?
Yeah,
I know it's a random question.
I feel like we about to be taking a shot.
Possibly. That's what makes it
So
fun,
who
right?
go first?
You go first.
My favorite scent, I said, was food.
Food?
Just any food. I like
As long
the
as the
smell of
kitchen
food.
is going, huh?
Because my baby can cook.
yeah. I put cologne because that's what you're about. So I put Dior.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
Dior,
did my
Dior.
baby. Yeah. I guess we're about to take this shot.
You gonna take a shot?
I was gonna say seafood.
So cheers to food and cologne.
Yes. You was gonna say seafood?
Mm-hmm.
That's her favorite kind of smelling food is seafood.
I was trying to be general.
I saw that.
I know. I was going
If you had
between.
said seafood, that would have been the same answer, actually.
Yeah,
All right.
But see, he knew that though. You see
it
that?
was either seafood or cologne.
Yeah, because I love a good smelling
That's
man. Yeah,
So he picked two of yours.
Mhm.
And see, you know.
Yeah, he do. He do know.
I
We
love
just got to
it.
get on one accord with the top. Look. Ooh, but sorry, you ain't right. Like, you go ahead and get them right.
So we're gonna reverse this question. You gonna be all right? We got a few more questions.
I ain't the one that's driving, so I'm good.
And
It
then
may work out in his favor tonight.
I got coffee if you need it.
yeah, I ain't gotta rush home. Just I'm probably gonna fill it. I won't fill it up. Let me
Okay,
see
good.
yours.
'Cause I'm over here sweating.
I told you, didn't I? Let me turn this
Turn
bar.
this off?
Yeah,
Yeah,
turn it
go
off,
ahead and
man.
put that bad boy out.
When I saw you coming in cute like that, I said, oh yeah, we might turn the heat down.
Need the fan on?
Nah, we good. We
We
good.
one for
Good.
two.
Okay, there you go.
All right.
So
One for two.
we're gonna reverse this question, and I want to know, what is Anthony's favorite smell?
Oh, that's easy.
So,
No.
It's easy. She said it's easy.
No,
I'm sorry, I gotta do her.
Your favorite smell.
Oh, my favorite smell.
Mhm. She said it was easy.
It was easy.
We can be transparent up in here, right?
Not yet, because I
Right.
want
No, you
your
can be
favorite-
transparent.
Oh yeah, with your answer. Yes, yes, yes. I
Yeah,
thought
this
you
is-
meant discussing it right now. Like,
No.
yeah, you can put down whatever you want to put down.
Yeah,
I'm
this-
gonna just show you. I'm just show you. Better than I can tell you.
That's kind of table talking, though.
Mhm.
That's kind of
That's why I
table
was
talking.
saying no until after the question. But if
It's
you
the
make the answer-
alcohol. See, it got
I
me
know.
loose. It got me loose. I almost took a shot and we about to pick it up.
Like
Like
that's why you got this glass. Sip on this.
Yeah,
one.
just
sip
sip
on
on
that one. Yeah, you got a little something to sip on. Let me know when you're ready, Anthony.
Well, I'm ready.
You showed it. You wrote something.
Yeah,
down?
that's right.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like you still thinking.
Like he slammed that on the table like he playing spades. Like,
That's my ace of spades right here.
What's your answer, Anthony?
That's your answer.
We
Oh, baby, yes. Look at us.
Give it up for Canada.
That is not the first time we got that
That is not the first time we got that.
I'm so glad. I'm so relieved. I'm so relieved.
That's what's up. I love it. Back on you, babes.
Absolutely. So, you guys got 3 more questions.
Yes.
Okay,
No
three.
question.
Unless you want more.
Oh, no.
We got plenty. And we got some time. We got a little bit of time and we got questions.
Okay.
All right. So this is my nerd question. This is where I get a chance to really, show my true colors, right?
Okay.
So this question is, I'm not even sure if you guys are into this like I am,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm going to ask it anyway.
Okay.
All right.
I'm trying.
So this first question is, I'm going to make it easy. I'm going to make this one easy because I want to see where y'all are at. I want
Okay.
to see where y'all
We
are at.
like easy. We like easy.
So this first question is, if Keana
Number 2.
The mocha.
Mocha
The mocha.
Mocha, yes.
could turn into her favorite female superhero character, who would that superhero character be? If Keana could change it to her favorite superhero character, who would that superhero character be?
She's laughing.
Oh, man. This is so funny. Oh, Lord. You got that shot ready?
Got that shot ready.
If I could turn into any superhero, who would I be? Okay.
You wrote his down. Look at
God dang.
his ass. He put it on the table, put his hand in his lap.
Got to pull out that Joker.
All right.
So you Trump tight.
You ready?
All right. Who you got, Anthony? If Keana could change it to her favorite superhero, who would that superhero
That's a
be?
Catwoman.
Dang.
Catwoman?
Oh, my goodness. Why was I about to put Catwoman?
What'd you put?
I did Wonder Woman.
Mhm.
All right,
I
shot
did
it
that
is.
because Wonder Woman is the
number
most,
one answer.
the most typical answer for most
Yeah.
women, because a lot of times women are not really into superhero, so they just pick Wonder Woman because that's all they know.
Right.
But
he took the shot. Okay, look, come on, baby.
my bad. We got to catch up. So Wonder Woman and Catwoman.
Catwoman, I do see being more of a Catwoman.
Absolutely. That's why I was thinking like Catwoman, but man, dang.
I see you being Catwoman.
And I definitely
she all black too.
Yes, I was.
Black cat.
Yes,
Who was that? Halle Berry?
Meow meow.
Yeah, it was
right.
Halle Berry.
Meow meow.
All right, so
I'm feeling good. Get this shot again. We go ahead and feel it. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Quick restroom break.
Yes, quick restroom break. So while Anthony is taking a restroom break, I want to tell y'all how I met Anthony and how I met Keana. So I drove for the school district, and Anthony and I both work with special needs children. And I had a special child on my bus that everybody could not handle, but Anthony and I were the main two people that could handle this young man. He listened to us, he responded very well to us. And I met him separately. I met Keana because our daughters play basketball, but the day that we actually met, she called me, and you hear this sweet voice she had. She was so excited about this party she was giving her daughter. And when she called, she just went into the whole spiel like, oh, I'm having a sleep. And it was like, I'm having a sleepover. And I made them t-shirts and I got her name on it. And we're doing this and we're doing that. And she went on and on and on. And I couldn't even interrupt her. I could not, because my daughter was not going to that party because she was on punishment. But after she gave me this whole spiel on all the work she put in, and I think it was like 6 or 7 girls, and she made her a special shirt and all the things they was gonna do, I couldn't even say no. I just loved her energy so much, and we have been friends ever since. So not only is our names almost exactly spelled the same, she has 1 N, I have 2 N's in my name, but our birthdays on the same day, 1 month apart. Absolutely. How about that, right? Absolutely. So I just adore her, and I'm so excited for her. So Anthony is back. So that's my little story on how I met them, because y'all know I haven't lived in Houston my whole life. So for me to have to know both of them separately and now knowing them as a couple, it just really excites me. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. I know. Okay, so we was on Anthony's question back.
All right, so Anthony.
Did we get y'all filled up? Okay.
Yep, we got it, boss. We got it.
All right, so next question is, if Anthony can turn into his favorite superhero.
Oh, Father.
I hope you was thinking while you was taking your break.
I ain't know what's going to reverse.
If Anthony could, I could have made it hard, but I'm keeping it easy.
That's easy.
If Anthony could turn into his favorite superhero,
okay.
Who would that superhero be?
Oh no, so many.
So many of them.
I ain't trying to listen to how many syllables he writing on his index card.
Oh, he ready.
Okay, he was.
He was ready.
Did you give it some thought? You know how many superheroes I know? It's a lot of them.
But maybe he got one in mind already. Look, is he sure of his hand? I don't know.
She said superhero, not villain.
Hey, that's table talking.
I wish I had a whistle.
No, okay, my bad.
That was like psychological. She was trying to be like psychologically, like, there ain't gonna be no villain. Hold on, get away the villain now. Like you said, like, get
superhero.
You can look your paper down. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm looking away like.
Yeah, you're good. Your paper already down.
Who I know.
She think I'm moving like her.
I know, you know I am. Okay, that's table talk.
I think of the bell.
I'm a little wild orange.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get there. Superhero, eating mini mighty mo. Okay, I'm gonna just go with.
That's a long word. I ain't looking, but this thing.
Y'all got some good ears. Y'all hearing each other's pen strokes.
Oh man, that's funny. All right.
So who you put, Keana?
I had
For-
said Superman.
Superman.
What you say?
What you said,
I
man?
said Batman.
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 I was thinking Superman
Catwoman and
next.
Black Man. I can see Catwoman and Batman.
Yes, boy, I tell you. Cheers.
That's all right.
You know what?
I know, right?
You gonna take a shot to the Justice League?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Should have brought some paper towel over here.
Okay, it's your last question.
All right, last question.
Because I don't think I can take no more.
Well, you got. I'm sorry, but this one we actually shoot two anyway.
Yeah.
This fine.
Okay.
Okay, let me see y'all. This is your
All right, so
last
we got everybody.
one.
All right.
We shoot to this question anyway because this is like one of our favorite questions,
Oh,
and
okay.
this one deserves a shot.
I agree.
Okay.
So, like, even if everybody gets everything right, we always shoot to the last question.
Gotcha. All righty.
So this question is,
So you're going to take this shot regardless.
Okay.
yeah, we're taking this one.
So I didn't even really got to think.
Because we're going to shoot to
Yeah,
the
you gotta
answer.
think.
You're going to think because it's a thought provoking question.
Yeah.
All righty.
But we shoot to the answer because it's a great answer. So this question is, who would be Keana and Anthony's favorite power couple? Who is Keana and Anthony's favorite power couple? Now, you guys may write down the same answer. You guys may write down two different answers. It's all good because you write down two different answers, being those are your two favorite power couples,
Okay.
right? If you guys write down the same answer, then you guys didn't even know that you had the same favorite power couple in mind,
Mhm.
unless you've already discussed it.
Mhm.
So who is Anthony and Keana's favorite power couple?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Stop.
I'm trying to remember how to spell the name.
That's a good one. I'm saying woman, but y'all won't probably do.
Look, he feeling his drink.
Okay.
We only shot
I know.
Baby,
this much of the bottle.
We got
Hold on.
a lot of shots.
We drank the whole bottle.
No.
I didn't drink
No,
none of
we-
that. I'm between the three of y'all.
Oh,
We're
man.
still a little over half the bottle.
Okay.
We're still a little over half the bottle.
Okay.
All right, so you guys want to share at the same time?
Ready? 1, 2,
Two,
3.
Who you got?
What?
She put the Obamas.
The
I put the
Obama?
What you
Obama.
put?
I put the Tamla man at what's the
Oh, Tamla
Yeah, you know
and
what?
the
David.
Mans.
Is it
David.
David?
David
No,
Man.
is it-
I like
It's
that
David,
too.
I think
right?
it is David
Yeah,
Tamla and
David.
David Man.
Yeah, I like
No,
them.
those are great couples.
I like that.
And those are great,
couple.
those are great two power couples.
Yeah.
Because when we look at power couples, we looking at couples that like when we look at them, we like, man, that's the standard. Like we
Yeah.
really would
Yeah.
like to, achieve what they're achieving, stick together the way that they're sticking together,
Mhm.
be examples the way that they're being examples for
Yeah.
us. It was the Obamas and also the Carters.
And that's what I thought he was gonna put, but you shocked me with that. But I can see the
think
man.
that was a good
That
No, the
was
Mans are
very
good. The Mans
yeah,
are very good.
That was
So
my first time getting that answer.
yeah, absolutely,
Okay,
absolutely. So
look at you, baby.
salute to the Mans and the Obamas.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Y'all did good.
That's a great job.
Yeah, I love it.
Great job. 'Cause we actually we've had some very unusual. I wouldn't say unusual. I would say very unique answers.
Yes.
Mhm.
We've had Abraham and Sarah from the Bible twice.
Mm-hmm.
Two different couples actually
Oh, wow.
chose Abraham and Sarah from the Bible. We had us, the Joneses.
Mm-hmm.
We had somebody actually chose us, and we also had George and Wheezy
Mm-hmm.
from the Jeffersons.
And we
The
had-
Jeffersons,
And we had a couple say their grandparents.
their grandparents.
Oh,
I thought that was a sweet answer.
yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And it's funny that the couple that said their grandparents, there was another couple that said them,
Yep.
for the Reeds.
Yep.
Mm.
The Reeds.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna hear about the Reeds a lot.
lot, yeah.
Well, one day somebody could say the Barnes.
I thought that's what it said right there. I was like, what you said that for? Like,
Yeah, we did.
We did have a couple say themselves.
Themselves.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
I thought,
Mhm.
Yep. So on that note, you guys, we were so excited about the game. I think y'all did absolutely wonderful. Y'all only took about 6 shots. That's all.
It's all good. It's all fun and games.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So now what we want to do is we actually want to talk about what you guys do. We want to promote you guys. So you want to promote your businesses. So tell people that's listening over in Sandbox Radio. Shout out to Sandman, Michael Sandman Sandland. And also to those who are going to be watching us on YouTube and whatever other platforms that we're on. Tell them a little bit about yourself, what you do, and how they can find you if they need you.
Okay, so I'll start. I have a private shuttle. I shuttle children to and from school. That's my main baby. And then Anthony and I started Prosperity Cleaning Solutions together, where we do commercial cleaning, and we're offering COVID cleaning to commercial companies.
Wow.
And we won't discriminate. We will do residential. If any residential clients are out there, we will not discriminate. So that's a baby that we're looking to, expand in 2022 together. And we actually do the shuttle together too.
Nice.
So I think God has been so good because he answers my prayers. I always wanted somebody I could build with. And I got Anthony here to do that, to carry that out. So
I'm different.
so that's a couple of things we do together. And we haven't started anything like social media or a website with Prosperity Cleaning Solutions, but we did get some business cards made, and we will share those with you. So if you guys want to put it out there on your YouTube and your social medias, feel free to. We would love that publicity. Yeah. That's what we're doing these days.
So tell them how they can reach you, how they can find you.
Well, Cypresswood Kids Shuttle is iHeart Cypresswood. iHeart CKS. That's the drinks. Oh, look, you got it. iHeartCKS.com. And then I do party planning and events, and that's iHeartKDM.com.
All right.
Nice.
That's what's up. Yay. Power couple in the house. You got to give them applause for that. Absolutely. So, Anthony,
did you have something? What did she name on wall?
I designed yards too.
Oh,
but the weather's been crazy, so.
But spring is coming up.
Spring is coming up, and I make an ugly yard look perfect.
Yeah, so if you want Yard of the Month, then you can check out Legacy Architect Landscape, and that's on Facebook.
Okay, you don't want to leave none of your
absolutely
out. Yes.
Absolutely. Shout out to those who have 15 businesses. Seriously, no. The other couple that's getting married, the wife of that couple, she's like a serial entrepreneur.
That's what she calls herself.
She literally has about 10 businesses.
Absolutely.
And she's running all of them at the same time. I watch her do it, and I'm like, wow.
I don't know how she does.
That's Wonder Woman. That's Wonder Woman right there.
That's what she do. She'll come home and think about something right out the back and go make an LLC in 2 days off of it. Just about her just thinking, but
wow.
Hey, but you keeping up though, right?
Yeah.
She keeping you hear that? They keeping up.
She keeping up.
I heard that.
Keeping up.
So.
We keeping up.
Keeping up with the Joneses.
I love it.
Yes, sir.
All right. So last but not least is that, we've been married for a long time, and we've been through, rough times. We've been through good times. We've been through very, very rough times, separations and everything. And, for us, personal development has been a strong thing for us to really catapult our marriage. And that's just really personal development is just reading books of value and not just reading the books, but applying the books, applying the information in the books, because the book don't change you. It's you applying the information in the books exactly what brings change. So that's just been a very strong staple for us in our marriage. So we just want to know, what are some of the things that you have? It could have been a book that you read. It could have been something that a pastor said. It could have been something that a YouTube video. Like, you never know where you could get inspiration from. You might drive down the street and see a billboard and be like, you know what, man, I'm gonna love my partner even more because of what that billboard said. So what are some of the things that has inspired you or impacted you positively for your relationship up to this point?
I know for me, one thing that I communicate with Anthony is to let's not make everyone else's marriage our marriage, because a lot of people tell you, you know, what marriage is from their viewpoint, and perspective is beautiful because everybody has their own perspective on marriage. But you know, my only thing, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be a part of my vows, is to let's make our marriage our marriage. What works for somebody else, you know, we're open to it. But at the end of the day, it's me and you know, who got to like thug this thing out. So that's my thing. And that's what I tell Anthony. Let's just make our marriage our marriage. As long as we're communicating, we're good.
I actually want to drink to that. Y'all don't have to, but I like that because you know, a lot of times people try to give you blueprints, you know, and everybody think that there's a blueprint because of their religion or their background or their belief system. But the thing is that everybody's blueprint is whatever blueprint that couple creates.
Absolutely.
You know, it's like it's never the same. You know, we always say a woman should be at home cooking and cleaning, but the thing is that what if the husband is a better cook?
Yes,
housekeeper.
Yes.
You know,
shout out to the husband that are better cooks than the wives.
And if that's a situation, then allow that to be the situation.
Absolutely.
You know, it's just whatever works for that couple is what works for that couple. So
absolutely.
I'm gonna take a shot to Lady.
Y'all want a shot to that too, or y'all
no, you know what? But I'm gonna go ahead and toast. There you go.
Let your marriage be your marriage. Absolutely.
What about you, Anthony?
I just took a shot of some ice.
I mean, as far as you have any
advice, any inspiration,
or anything that
you read, seen, or thought of.
I mean, I far go to the Bible for a lot of things, and we discussed it together at night. If I see something that I feel like it can apply to her, I just say, read this. And
I love it. I love it too, because at nighttime is our time, like together. And we've been doing this for 2 years. And at nighttime, what we do is we pray. And after we pray together, and it's very intimate because we get on the side of the bed. You know, we really make God number one in our relationship. Nice. So as long as we continue to do that, I think this marriage will surpass a lot. You know that movie, The Notebook? That's some inspiration too.
Oh Lord, my wife in The Notebook.
Yes, I love The Notebook. And I always said that my husband would be set apart and my marriage would be so different. It's not like any other marriage, you know? So I love that he is a godly man and he knows God for himself. And I know God for myself as well. Nice. And then when we two join together, it's just like unstoppable. Nice. And a lot of people don't have what we have. You know, I look at friends and I look at family. So what we have is very beautiful, very dear to me, something I hold, you know, as sacred. So I know God is in the midst of it, and I know we're going to do great things and, you know, move forward in this life. But you know, we have somebody to look up to. You guys are doing great, and I love everything about your marriage. Like how you said, you know, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So I love it. And yeah, you will be getting some phone calls with Anthony, don't put the toilet seat down.
I don't put the toilet seat down.
But I'm gonna be calling you, girl. Like I'm be calling you.
No, but that's awesome, and that's beautiful. You know, because the main thing is that you guys are willing to work together and you're willing to grow together.
Absolutely.
And that's the most important. That's the most important part, is that you guys are growing together.
Absolutely.
Versus one person growing and the other person is like, well, I'm about to watch Maury, you know. And the other guy, what's his name? Jerry Springer. You know. So, you know, what you guys actually, you know, inside of gravitating to information that propels you forward.
Absolutely.
And you guys working together. to us, that's what keeps a marriage strong. Is that you're growing together, because if you're not growing together, you could grow apart.
That's
right. That's
Absolutely.
real.
I agree.
We are out of time.
All right.
So we just want to give a shout out to Anthony and Keyona for coming. Only want to give them. And we also want to give a shout out to Sandman, Michael Sandman Sandlin, back in Detroit, Michigan, Batesville, our hometown. We thank you for allowing us to be on your platform.
Thank you so much.
And allowing us to share our experience with your audience. And also we want to give a shout out to Randall Piner for setting this whole thing up. We want to give a shout out to all the couples that have been on KUWJ Live Lovecast up until today. We actually have a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom from a lot of couples. So make sure that you follow us on all platforms, KUWJ Live on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok, on Facebook. Make sure that you follow us and get updates and get the YouTube link and everything that we got going on. And we thank you guys for tuning in. We will see you guys next week with another powerful couple. Peace out, family.
Bye.